Hello, New York. We are sitting up top, checking you out.
My love for the Jeep brand started in the early days with cool stories from my dad of his military experience with the Jeep. I consider my dad to be an American military hero. He was in Desert Storm, and he had to drive a Jeep Wrangler. It was camouflage painted, doors were off, and then he also talked about how he could go mountains and hills and cool off-roading. It was so fascinating to me to know how the Jeep has been around for so many years, to know that back then the Jeep was used for such a tough and challenging task to serve our country. For me, when I was becoming a music artist in my early days, I was like really young, around like 15 years old, and I used to be driven to the studio every day by one of the girls in my management team who actually drove a two-door Jeep Wrangler, and I used to always look at her like she was so cool. Like there was something really fly about seeing a girl ride a two-door Jeep on big tires, driving stick shift. And the day came for me to go to the dealership. I got my two-door Jeep Wrangler, all black, and I put some big Mickey Thompson tires on it. I called it the Jolie, because it was so bad, fierce, fly, sexy, cool, edgy, everything all in one. But I always had the vision of being able to be a Jeep girl. So I think a Jeep girl is pretty cool, and it's been a very special car for me since I've had it. And I've also used it in my music videos. We've been in the desert with that Jeep myself, not quite Desert Storm, but I've been in the desert dancing around and driving with my Jeep. My love for the Jeep brand started in my early days from cool stories from my dad to the days of me pursuing my music career and becoming an entertainer. The Jeep is still a big part of my family. This is why I'm so proud to be celebrating the Jeep brand's 75th anniversary. This is my Jeep story. Now I want to hear yours.